Hard in, soft away, and he is executing it.
Well, the Yankees, according to Jack Curry, have just made a deal. And it's funny because the guy's playing first base. The Yankees have acquired Jose Caballero from the Rays for Everson Pereira and a player to be named later. So Caballero will be pulled from this game. He will only have to walk from the third base side to the first base side to meet his new team. He's tied for the Major League lead with 34 stolen bases. Walls goes down on strikes. Yeah, he's being told.
Yeah, there's just so much momentum toward this happening. You had a feeling it was going to happen tonight. And kind of a surreal feeling for him, I'm sure, jogging off the field. In an ideal situation, it would have been done before the game or after the game, but sometimes you can't control those things.
Brad Ausmus now out to talk with Tim Welke. Well, the Tigers right now are making a change here in mid-inning. Austin Jackson's being pulled out of the game, and this probably is something that is real indicative of what's about to happen. Wow. How about this? Austin Jackson is being taken out of this game now. Rajay Davis going out to center field. And apparently Mr. Jackson is headed the other way in the deal.
I think these fans kind of understand what's going on too. They're giving Austin a really nice round of applause.
How about this? Austin Jackson being taken out of the game and getting a standing ovation from Tigers fans, who apparently have seen his high-flying act in center field one final time in a Detroit uniform. And Jackson now being greeted by his teammates.
Man, there has been some big names change places on the final day of the trade deadline.
You are not kidding. Austin Jackson taken out of the game here in the 7th.
During the game, the Giants' newest acquisition at 7:48 arrived for the first time as a member of these Giants, escorted by Brett Alexander, the Giants director of travel, coming into Mike Murphy's clubhouse for the first time as a Giant. He'll get his uniform.
And there is the newest Blue Jay popping out of the tunnel. That is David Price, and doesn't he look good in a Blue Jays uniform? And look at that smile. It tells you all you need to know about what he thinks about being in Toronto, and he gets to say hi to some of the guys he hasn't seen just yet. And he says hello to DeMarlo Hale. And
bottom of the 4th, looking into the Padre dugout, and apparently it's official as Matt Kemp going through the dugout and the embraces of his teammates, his coaches, and manager Andy Green. And it isn't easy. Fans says, well, he traded, he got this player, this player's gone. Hey, he bought a home here in the San Diego area long before he was traded. So this is his residence. That's another place in LA, and suddenly he's going to get on an airplane and be in Atlanta tomorrow.
It's pretty hot out there too, right?
Looks like we got some goodbyes going on.
Cam, James Russell.
James Russell is moving on.
Nothing confirmed, but that usually says that he's moving on.
Kind of a bittersweet day. New opportunity ahead, but always tough to leave home. This is his baseball home.
So when we get word on what's happening, we'll let you know.
There he is. Hi, Skip. I'm a new outfielder on your team.
Yeah, I was the guy that helped the Diamondbacks a couple of years ago with the 3 walk-off wins. And that was what, 2013. But he can play. A couple of Gold Gloves. He can throw. He can run. Earlier in his career, he had 20 steals. And
well, David Murphy is getting hugs in the Tribe dugout, which would seem to indicate it's an official
deal.
deal.
It's a done deal now. You got that right.
He's saying his goodbyes.
Yep.
Brandon Moss, a swing and a miss, and just to go back to the play on the ball that Moss nearly caught from Lorenzo Cain.
There is tomorrow's starter for you. That would be Cole Hamels introducing himself all around. Most of the guys saying you really don't need to introduce yourself. We know who you are.
Here tonight, milestone game for Nick Swisher, who checks into the ball game to play left field. Moments ago, Johnny Gomes was given these reactions in the Braves dugout.
He was not taken out of the game for any injury. This time of year, the last day you can add a player to your roster before the midnight deadline, one has to assume.
This is always an interesting time, fellas. Come on, welcome to the ball club. It just depends on whenever your new teammates arrive. If they get there early and the guys are all in the clubhouse, you can have a little celebration, High fives all around, hugs. Hopefully this is a championship unit right here. What a big ad. Big arms in the bullpen. It's exactly what Dave Island needed. Look at Ned. Look at Ned like a father down there looking at his sons.